But when you go on social media and you're really stunting on people, you're stunting, and we know when we are stunting, you are really stunting, trying to show that, this is how well I'm doing so well, I'm doing so much, much better than you. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, The Bulletproof Life. My name is Ronke Odewumi, and I'm delighted to have you here. Thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. I love it when I see your comments. So if you enjoy my video, please like, share, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts. Today, I'm going to be talking about a particularly interesting topic. I've had a few people ask me to talk about it and to share my thoughts. So I'm going to be doing just that. And it's the black tax. The black tax. What is the black tax? How does the black tax affect us? And what do we do about it? How do we save in the face of the black tax? The black tax, in the context in which I'm talking about it, is when we extend financial support to our extended family members because we are the ones with financial ability to do so. There is black tax in the US in the terms of how black people are affected in their careers or in their businesses by being black. That's not what I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about today is solely about giving financial support to extended family and friends when you have the financial capacity to do so, and how this affects your own finances. So a lot of us as black people, once we start working, we feel obliged to give money to our extended family members and even older cousins, older aunties and uncles and parents, especially parents. And it's a big thing because in the black community, we just have that belief that we need to give back. That's the way we are raised. That's the culture. We grew up saying our parents give back. We grew up saying our parents support the community, support the people that don't have. That's just the way it's been ingrained with us, in us. And so we start working as young black professionals and the demands start to come in. They come in from parents, they come in from uncles, from aunties, from cousins, some from the extended family as a group. Somebody is dead, they need you to contribute to the burial. Somebody needs help with their schooling. Somebody has 7 children and they can't pay their bills, or somebody has 3 and somebody is ill. The demand start to come in and we start trying to meet them because that is what is expected of us. That is what we want to do also because we've seen how it helps. It's something that helps. It's a good thing to do to help others. But then it starts to impact us. Some of us are giving and there's barely anything left. Some people, the more they give, the more they get asked to give. Some people are giving, but they're not being appreciated for the giving because the assumption is that you're supposed to give. That's your job. That's your role. And the giving is impacting your ability to save, is impacting your ability to invest, to build a future for yourself or for your children. It's impacting the quality of life you live. It's even impacting the quality of life you can give your children. So what do you do about it? How do you help yourself? How do you continue to pay the black tax without impacting your family? Or simply, how do you avoid the black tax? So firstly, the question is, do you want to say no completely to everything? Or do you want to just say no to a few things? If you're planning to say no to everything completely, just a flat out no, leave me alone, it's your prerogative and you can, but you just need to bear in mind why you're saying no. If you're saying no so that you can build savings and investment and a future for yourself or to get on your feet, you need to be clear on that, because when you say no completely, there will be a backlash and you need to be able to look at your reasons for saying no and say, this is why I'm saying no. Now, your flat out no could also be a temporary no. It could be a no for now, I need to get on my feet, or a no, I need to sort myself out. So it's a flat out no. And you're saying it temporarily. Again, you need to know why. And you might want to communicate why to your parents or to the people that you think will understand so that they can back off without being offended. At the same time, you might not want to communicate your reasons because sometimes communicating your reasons doesn't achieve anything. So at that point, you as a person, you need to know why you're saying no. You need to be clear on it and then hold on steadfastly to that as you say your flat out no. On the other hand, if you're somebody who just wants to say no to a few things, you just want to say no to things that are beyond your ability, then that's also fine. You need to know your reasons for why you're saying no. I want to save, I want to invest, I want to improve my quality of living, I want to build a better life for myself, I want to pay my debts off. You need to articulate your reasons to yourself, not to the people you are saying no to, but to yourself, because a lot of times there's a lot of manipulation and psychology going on. Once you start saying no, you will feel bad. You will be made to feel like you are not empathic or you don't care, and being able to fall back on your reasons is something that will support your mental health. Now, how do you save in the face of the black tax? It all goes back to how you budget your money. You need to budget your money clearly every month. And if you know that there are things you need to do for your extended family, then you need to build it into your budget, not as a priority, but as something that you do after you've paid your bills, after you've taken out something for your emergency fund, after you've put something in your savings, then you can put something into your black tax allocation or your black tax fund. And a good way to tackle the black tax is simply to have a monthly allocation for it. That's what I do personally. Just have a monthly allocation for it. And beyond that allocation, really, there's little you can do. You plan for the black tax. You plan for it. Sometimes there are emergencies. Somebody has fallen ill suddenly and they need your support. That way you can dip into your black tax fund and give towards that. It also controls how much you give, because you can only give what is in that black tax pot. So a way to control how much you are giving towards the black tax and allow you to save is for you to budget the black tax into your funds. So when you get your money every month, you need to build your black tax into your budget. The trick is not to prioritize it again above your savings, above your emergency funds or your bills. These things need to be done first before you do your black tax. You just have to toughen up in your mind about saying no. Like, I personally feel that this can be some of the hardest no's to say, because you have people telling you they haven't eaten since last week, people telling you that they are really poorly, they can't make ends meet, things are really hard, they can't cope. And these are people that you love, and you just break. That little bit of you just breaks and you come through for them. And I totally understand it. Also, I think we need to understand when the black tax is important and when it's not. Sometimes people come to you with requests that even you, when you're being honest and practical, you know that it's not something that needs to be resolved. When they're asking you to contribute to building property, when they're asking you to contribute to a lavish burial, when the contribution is to a lavish wedding, you need to then ask yourself why you should prioritize this. Is this something you need to prioritize? At this point, yes, you can dip into your black tax fund, but you need to dip into it with care, because you are not being asked to contribute to school fees or to healthcare or to a life and death situation or to feeding. You are being asked to contribute to an extra. And when you're contributing to an extra, that also needs to be a contribution that you are making from your own extra, and not a contribution that is going to impact your standard of living, your ability to pay your bills, or to give your children or your family the life that you desire for them. Additionally, something that I think also impacts the black tax or how much you pay for it is when people see the quality of life you're living. So if you are living a quality of life that people feel is essentially high, they are also likely to come to you for more help because they think you can afford it. While I'm not saying you shouldn't live a good quality of life or you shouldn't buy nice things for yourself, it will be good if you don't brag. A lot of us do bragging. And then we wonder why people are coming to us for help. But when you go on social media and you're really stunting on people, you're stunting. And we know when we are stunting, you are really stunting, trying to show that, this is how well I'm doing. I'm doing so well. I'm doing so much better than you. And it's good to be proud of how far you've come, but there's being proud of how far you've come. And then there's just showing off and bragging. And once you start showing off and bragging, you are more likely to get more requests for help from people who think if you can afford this quality of life, surely you can also help them to improve their own quality of life. So in addition to building a black tax fund by budgeting properly. You can also try to avoid bragging and stunting on people about what you do have. And that's really my take on the black tax. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I'm looking forward to hearing you guys' thoughts. I'm looking forward to hearing how you're dealing with the black tax, if it's had any impact on you in the past and how you've coped with that. If there are any tricks you've applied beyond building a black tax fund to keeping your black tax under control, please share it with me in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, again, please click the red button on your right to subscribe. I love it when I get that notification that you've subscribed, and I love it very much when I put up a video and you guys watch it almost as soon as I put it up. It makes me very happy and encourages me to do more videos for you. If there's a topic you would like me to cover that I haven't covered so far, but you will be keen to hear my thoughts on it, please drop me something in the comment section, and you know me, I will come through for you on that. Until my next video, you take care of yourself and keep living that bulletproof life. Bye-bye.